Welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Kimmy and I'm very happy to have you here. This is going to be your Scorpio full moon reading for the sign of Taurus. Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please keep in mind this will be a general reading, so not everything will apply to your personal situation. Take what does, leave what doesn't. I have shuffled these 4 decks exactly 8 times. To prepare for your reading, Taurus, this deck will be used for clarifications if necessary, may not be used at all. There will be 1 Romance Angels taken and 1 Oracle of Visions. The beauty of the Oracle of Visions cards is that it's all based on intuitive impressions from the imagery that comes up. I have set the intention that I will be side shuffling each of these decks 8 times and taking the top card. If any jumper cards come out, they will be treated as if they are separate from the reading unless it turns out during the reading that they do apply. So keep that in mind. And let's go ahead. Oh, and just to indicate why 8. Why 8? Scorpio is the natural ruler of the 8th house. And so I chose to keep with the Scorpio theme. And therefore I set the intention of 8 shuffles. So for the sign of Taurus, Spirit, what needs to pass away from Taurus's life during this lunar cycle? What needs to pass away from Taurus's life during this lunar cycle? What needs to pass away from Taurus's life during the lunar cycle? What will undergo a rebirth as a result of this lunar cycle for Taurus? What will undergo a rebirth for Taurus as a result of this lunar cycle? What should Taurus be cautious of during this lunar cycle? What should Taurus be cautious of during this lunar cycle? That is not in response to my question, as I set the intention that these would be separate. What is brewing underneath the surface for Taurus emotionally during this lunar cycle? And what is the potential outcome during this lunar cycle for Taurus, please, Spirit? Potential outcome for Taurus during this lunar cycle. All right, Taurus, let's address the jumper cards, which, as I said, will be separate from the lunar reading. All right, we've got the High Priestess and the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. There's something in your life, Taurus, that may have been kind of a never-ending story, continually revolving cycle, where you feel like you've been persevering, battle-worn but not weary, that you're concerned about. There's something that you're concerned about. You've been dealing with a lot. I get the sense that you feel like you've been attacked in some way verbally by somebody. I also get the sense that you feel that it was unjust. There is a situation which you feel somebody is holding back something from you, and they may not be expressing the full truth. With the High Priestess here, you're being told to trust your intuition regarding the circumstance, Taurus. If you're dealing with somebody that exhibits the traits of the High Priestess, this is somebody who's very spiritually minded, very insightful, very sometimes psychic, very intuitive. She's the secret keeper. Could be a man or woman, does not matter. Taurus, for likely one of you, possibly 2 or 3 of you, you've been having dreams that have been very, very vivid. And the dreams that you've been having are prophetic in some way. It's a separate message I was getting from that. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at your lunar reading. What needs to pass away during this lunar cycle? Ooh, the Empress. Have you been giving more to a situation than somebody else has? Have you been overextending yourself by being available for everybody in need? Have you been neglecting self-care and self-love because other people have needed your time and your energy? What have you neglected in your life that will emotionally fulfill you and bring you peace? Because that's what needs to change during this lunar cycle. That might require some meditation and some deep thought. Now, what could undergo a rebirth? Oh, look at that. A passionate new start could be occurring as a result of this situation. This could be a creative endeavor. This could be a new job situation that you're really passionate about, or this could be a new loving relationship. It could be a relationship that's going through a restart, or it could be a brand new relationship. Something that you're very, very passionate about. That's wonderful, Taurus. Absolutely wonderful. What you need to be cautious about is getting up in your head. Getting up in your head, spending too much time worries and fears that may possibly be of your own making. Allowing these worries, fears, and stresses to prevent you from getting a good night's rest. You need to be cautious of that. Let go of any kind of mental anguish or mental struggles. I know it's easier said than done, but whatever's plaguing you mentally, you really need to let go of it during this lunar cycle, Taurus. Now, emotion. Ooh, look at this, Taurus. The emotions you are keeping hidden. Either you're needing to make a decision regarding a love situation, which you're not telling anybody about, or there is somebody who you find that you have this tremendously deep connection with, and you have a desire to reconnect with this person or to connect with this person. They're constantly on your mind, and you know, possibly in those dreams, constantly on your mind. Very much somebody who you have an emotional bond, physical bond, spiritual bond. Absolutely beautiful. And possible outcome. With the star, you could either be obtaining a wish or a dream, or receiving healing. Why is the star here for Taurus? Why is the star here for Taurus? The new beginning. That's your wish fulfillment. Absolutely beautiful. The new beginning is wish fulfillment in some way, shape, or form. Absolutely amazing, Taurus. What can you tell me about romance for Taurus during this lunar cycle? Romance for Taurus, please. That's separate. Healing family issues. Okay, so this new beginning could bring that healing. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Also could be your love life benefits as you forgive somebody in your family, like if you are in a marriage or something of that nature, forgiving your spouse, forgiving, you know, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, something of that nature. And Taurus, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. There's something that you need to walk away from. What other message do you have for Taurus? And here we have a lock and a key again. Needing to free yourself and opening the doors. So this is something you need to free yourself from, something that has made you feel stuck. You need to see things through the eyes of reality and a rational thought rather than through rosy glasses. And there may be something that you need to learn from this circumstance that you're having to free yourself from. But you are gaining some stability through this lunar cycle. You're gaining some stability and some strength to be able to make this adjustment in your life, Taurus. Absolutely, positively. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you for the Scorpio full moon lunar cycle. I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you again soon.